Welcome to today's video. Today is a sad and also a happy day. It's sad because I'm going to change the wheels, and it's happy because we are going to the dealership in order to make the long-awaited software update for this car. Before going to change the wheels, I want to show you my setup. So this is the Continental Winter Contact TS850P, and if you guys are aware of wheels and tires, this Continental is a previous generation. Now there is a TS860S, I assume, which are of course better, and these tires are also approved for electric cars because they meet the requirements of weight and speed. And also a fun thing, if you see the wheel from the inside, there is an SUV mark which tells us that it's the right thing for us because we have an SUV here, at least in weight size. Another thing I adore about this new setup is the fitment, because if you guys are aware of these 20-inch wheels, they come with Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss, and the fitment isn't as neat. It obviously comes is more a straight line here, and it was really annoying at first. I got used to, but this setup is much better. I really love how it fits. And now let's do the easy part, I think. There is a stupid thing here that this ventilator is not protected by any single garden or anything. It's just these large slabs here, which I think debris comes here and it will eventually destroy this ventilator, so be careful of that. I want to address this problem. Why on earth you have to keep this wiring so open to the debris and water? You see that it's already piling up, and this is the I think, let me check. I don't know what that is, but I think it has to do with the compressor because I see some air lines there. They should make a little bit a more closed area here. I don't know, or maybe change the position, maybe behind this protector right here. Now let's jump in the car. Let's go here, vehicle settings, deactivate the car jack mode, and secondly we go to tire pressure monitoring, and now we are changing the wheels to R20s. Unfortunately we are going to go with the summer tires because we don't know if we have... Oh, we have R20s winter tires. See here? Not a full load and pressure deviation. This is the target pressure for cold tires, 2.4 and 2.4, and we are going to do just that. I love how the 20 inches look on the car, but I'd rather prefer my 21 inches because it looks much better. And in a future video I will compare the 20s versus 21s in terms of drivability, comfort, and consumption as well, with the winter tires that I fitted right now. In terms of noise is rated at A, and in terms of consumption is rated at C. Quick update: the consumption for the last 300 kilometers was 20.4 kWh for 100 kilometers. Just let me focus on the fucking screen. And don't mind the time because I was stationary for about an hour. I was talking to a friend of mine. That's pretty disappointing if you ask me. I was expecting consumption lower than 19. What's really interesting is what the consumption is going to be after I update, because there is a big difference in the more range statement. They could either get more net capacity of the battery, so the battery is a gross capacity of 93.7 or 0.4, and the net capacity is 83.7, something like that, and they could bump up the net capacity to 87 or even 90 without any issue. Another way to get more range is to lower the consumption. If I have now 20.4, I would like to see on my way back consumption of 18.5, 19 even, but not 20.4 with winter tires. So we are on our way to the dealership. Let's check the software and see where we got now and what we will have. I arrived home after a long day. I did the update, the new PCM is here, and also the car seems to be a little bit more efficient. I will explain that in a future video, but I want to end tonight's video with the good and the bad things that happened today at the dealership. First, let's start with the good things. The update was done in a day, which is more than perfect for me. I really liked the fact that the dealer took photos of all four corners before entering the car in the workshop. That means I was a little bit more comfortable with the car not getting scratched and trying to prove my unguiltiness, I think. And the last thing is that I was running out of battery, and the dealer that sold me this car was kind enough to lend me a phone charger. Not only that, I was able to stay in his office while the phone was charging, but that concludes the good things. Now let's get into the more interesting stuff. The very first thing and the worst one is the fact that I wasn't able to get a loaner for the few hours that the car was into updating. And that's a very bad thing because my dealership is not appreciating my time. Keep in mind that with a car this new, it has to be paid in some way or another, and no one will pay this car for me. This day is a wasted day in terms of financial things. I wasn't able to move as freely, I wasn't able to make any money to pay for this car, and in the next coming days I need to work a little bit harder to get back on track. That's a very fortunate thing. I couldn't care if it wasn't a Porsche or they lent me a Skoda. I wanted to get my things done in order to not lose as much money as I lost today. Another thing that was a little bit bad for me is that they firstly told me that the update was about to take 6 hours. At a later notice they told me 3 days, and fortunately the car was done today. That was a little bit miscommunicating in my opinion. And the last thing is that I think this update could be done remotely if they can send the OBD reader via every single courier right here, UPS, GLS, I don't know. They sent me the remote, and with my laptop they could install a temporary software in order to make possible the update, because no hardware things were exchanged, and obviously no one was looking for the car while it was updated. It just started the update, and every now and again they would check for the car, but I think it would be really easy to make the update remotely. I think this needs to be implemented more further, because Rivian does this better than anyone else. Rivian has a team that gets to the car at the owner's place, it fixes it, and then they leave. That's perfect. This is what I want in my warranty period. After warranty is my job to take care of the car, but while the car has warranty, they should do it the Rivian way. With that, I will conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.